Love bugs. This is Taquanda here, just with a very quick writing update. This video is coming so late in the day. It's getting dark out. My room is not giving off good lighting, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on my writing. I don't know if I told you guys or not, but I am writing a book of short stories. And that's what I decided to write for NaNoWriMo. And it's going really well. I think I've written about 5 or 6 short stories. And you guys, I wrote on day 28, 51,000 words. Like, I won NaNoWriMo. I can't believe this because this is my 3rd time doing Nano and I've lost the other 2 years. Like, I just could not manage to write 50,000 words in 30 days. But I managed to in 28 days, and this is not even writing every day because I first I started taking off like Sundays because I was so far ahead. If you guys remember from my other videos, I've been talking about how far ahead I was. It was so far ahead, so I was like, Sunday's my rest day, so I'm not going to write on Sunday. Then it became days where I just honestly couldn't move or I wasn't feeling well, and I got 0 writing done. But I still managed to hit 51,000 words. I don't think I'm going to stop, though. I think I might just keep going. Maybe not record it into Nano since I already validated my word count and I don't want to have to do that over again. Copy paste. I know that's all I'm doing is copy paste, but it's so tedious. But I think I'm going to continue because the last short story that I started, I only got 2 chapters in before, once I hit the 51,000 words. So I still have a couple more chapters to go before that story is finished. So I am going to keep writing for the rest of this month. And then I think afterwards, I think I'm going to take a little bit of break. In other news, my mom read my story that I mentioned a couple vlogs back on whether or not I should work on another draft, editing, and to get it published. My mom read it. Now, you guys are probably thinking, why let your mom read it? You should let other people read it who won't give you a biased opinion. You guys, my mom will not give me a biased opinion. I wish she would tell me everything was perfect, but in all honesty, my mom is a big reader, which is how I started reading, was, just taking some of her books off of her bookshelf and just start reading and just see how much she did it. Then I wanted to read too. So my mom is a very big reader, and my mom is also one of the most honest people that I know. Like, if something ain't right, she gonna tell you something ain't right. If I walk out the house and my breath is smelling, my mom will tell me. She will not sugarcoat it either. She'll be like, you need to walk back in that house and brush your teeth. I don't know why I said that, but I'm just saying, that is as an example. My mom is a very, very honest person. When she read my first book, she kind of was like, it's a good story, but, and then she kind of gave her suggestions on how it could be better and what was wrong with it. I feel like I'm sweating, you guys. So I kind of was a little hesitant to take her advice. But when she read this story, my mom and I talked on the phone for 2 hours about this book. And the entire time I kept trying to get her to tell me what was wrong with it because I wasn't sure if it was ready because of what I went through with my first book. I just wanted to make sure that this book was ready, and I just wasn't sure if it was. I didn't want to put it out if it wasn't. And my mom gushed about this book. She's like, you need to put this out. Whatever you're working on right now, I need you to stop what you're working on. I need you to work on some edits because you really need to work on some edits. She was like, there's some edits in here. I'll go over it and proofread it and whatever for you, but there's a lot of edits that you need to fix, but you need to put this book out. And I'm like, oh, but what about this? Do you think that was, she was like, no, the book was so good. My mom, I don't know if you guys do this, but when you read it, you come to a part that's kind of oh my God type of thing. If you talk out loud, my mom did that. So she was around a bunch of people when she was reading it, and she got to the end, which is a big cliffhanger. And my mom said that she just screamed and was like, no. And people were turning to look at her. She was like, I'm sorry. I'm reading the book. Sorry. Reading the book, she had to apologize. So she would go on her break and she would leave her friend behind because they usually take their breaks together. And she would leave her friend behind so she could get to the cafeteria and sit down and read the book. She had to get back to it. So I know it probably seems like a crazy idea to have my mom be the person to read the book and tell me what she thinks, but I personally think that it's the best idea that I ever came up with, was having my mom read it, because she honestly was just like so wrapped up in the story, which is what I want. I want my readers to be wrapped up in the story. She was wrapped up in the story. She was so invested. She was so upset when it ended. Like, she called me upset. She was like, I am mad at you. She said, I will go through and do some edits for you because you really need to edit this. There's a lot of work that needs to be done on that front. She was like, I need a couple days before I do that because I need to come down. And I was like, wow, like, really, is it that good? She was like, this book is good. So I'm trying to decide if after I finish off this month, if I'll just take like maybe a week or two off from writing, decompress, and then maybe give editing a shot for that book. I wasn't going to do it though, you guys. I was actually going to finish my book of short stories and go from there. But I'm kind of now feeling like maybe I should put the short stories on pause and work on this story because my mom, like, she went a little bananas over it. So I don't know. But that's what my writing update is. That's what's been going on with me this month writing, basically. And that's all I have for you guys. I don't want to make this video super long. We're already at 6 minutes. And like I said, my lighting is horrible. But that's all I have, you guys. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. And you guys, I will post a link in the description box for my Patreon account if you guys want to go ahead and become a patron, just $1 on Patreon. I will add that link there. And leave me a comment. Tell me how you guys are doing with your writing. If any of you guys did Nano, tell me, did you win yet? Are you close to winning? I really want you guys to just keep pushing, you know, just keep pushing. It's not over yet. You still got a couple days, but, you know, keep going. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching and sticking through this video of me rambling and the darkness where you probably can't see me. Can you see me? I don't think you can. But just thank you guys so much. And that's all I have. So until the next video, I want you guys to keep calm and journey on. Adios.